Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a post-match reaction to Liverpool versus Crystal Palace in the Community Shield. Crystal Palace have beaten Liverpool in penalties, and I'm going to be doing a review of what happened in the game. Let's do it. Obviously, it wasn't the greatest day for Liverpool. The performance wasn't the greatest. The majority of the players on the pitch didn't look great today, but there were some standout performers. Florian Wirtz was exceptional, especially in the first half. He was in the heart of everything. He was starting counters. He was linking play up. His and Ekitike's link-up play looked beautiful. It looked like they've shared the pitch for years. It was really a sight to behold. And Frimpong, he was excellent. I thought defensively he was great. His effort, his work rate, his motor, it was there to see. And you can't teach that. He was bombing up and down that right hand side, got himself a goal. Same with Ekitike. He was assisted by Wirtz as well. It was beautiful to watch, especially in that first half. Liverpool looked very dangerous. You could really see the quality of the players. So there's still some positives to look at, but not everything was great. To my surprise, two of the worst performers on the pitch were Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah. Mo Salah, he was not even involved in the game, didn't really do anything, did not offer any type of threat. And Virgil van Dijk, he was at fault for both of those goals. He's the one who conceded the penalty, and he let Salah breeze past him so easily and gave him a wide open opportunity to score. So both of them were not good at all. And then Cody Gakpo. I'm a fan of Cody Gakpo. I like his directness. He always wants to create or score. But today his decision making was horrible. His first touch wasn't great. But these three guys were the worst performances, right? There was a lot of pedestrians out there. I mean, we can go from Curtis Jones. We can go from even Kirkes at times. I thought Kirkes showed some good quality on the ball. You know, he's bombing down that left-hand side quite well. He put in one or two good deliveries, but defensively I thought he got caught out. But I thought the majority of the team were very pedestrian today against Crystal Palace, and it was very disappointing to see. To focus on a more positive note, I want to look at what Liverpool did well. I thought Liverpool looked very threatening on the counter. Liverpool moved from one end of the pitch to another very quickly, and I thought Wirtz was at the heart of it all, and some dangerous opportunities were created from them. I saw some really promising combination play and link-up play between Ekitike and Wirtz especially, but I thought Wirtz linked up well with everybody on the pitch. And that's one quality that he really excels at, right? He knows how to connect with other players. He knows how to bring the best out of other players. And I thought we saw that, especially in that first half. And I also saw spurts of good football and intricate play and passing. You know, some of the patterns I saw, some of the quick interchange I saw, it was nice. But we just couldn't sustain it throughout the entirety of the 90. And the second half really let Liverpool down, for sure. What went wrong and what needs to improve? I thought Liverpool's build-up play was not good at all. We could not play out from the back, and we couldn't deal with Crystal Palace's press. Look, a big reason of that is because McAllister and Gravenberch weren't starting. There are two normal pivots. But I just thought the pattern of play, the intention was wrong today. It just didn't look like Liverpool were comfortable when we played out from the back. And Gravenberch is a big part of that, don't get me wrong. Gravenberch is integral to the way we play. But injuries can happen in football. What if Gravenberch goes down? What if McAllister goes down? Liverpool need depth in that sixth position. They need that depth, and they need a tempo controller and a composer in midfield. And a guy that comes to mind was on the other team. Adam Wharton is the perfect signing for Liverpool Football Club right now because he is a profile of midfielder that Liverpool lacks severely. I thought we lacked control. It didn't feel like we were dominant when it came to possession. It didn't feel like we were in control of the game, right? Even in the first half where Liverpool played well, I thought Crystal Palace had really good moments and had really good moments of possession. And in the second half, let's be completely honest, they were all over Liverpool. I thought the pressing was very poor today. Crystal Palace played way too easily out of Liverpool's press. It was way too easy to play out of. As opposed to Crystal Palace's press, which had intensity, which had some sort of IQ to it, right? Which had some sort of purpose to it. They made us uncomfortable. They made Liverpool uncomfortable with their press. Whereas Liverpool made life easy for Crystal Palace with their press. And another concern I've had throughout the entirety of pre-season, Liverpool have looked absolutely vulnerable when the opposition counter. We look so weak on the counter, and this is something that Man City faced as well. It was a problem that they had. We looked very weak on the counter today. Crystal Palace had so much space to exploit on the counter, and if they had a bit more quality, they could have scored a couple more goals. And another thing I want to talk about was that the left side was wide open at times. I thought they were switching play to Liverpool's left-hand side way too easily, and there was way too much space. So one thing that Arne Slot has to address is balance. Balance is extremely important. When you commit men forward, how many people are staying back? How many people are there to prevent counter-attacks? And it doesn't look like Liverpool have found that balance yet. Not at all. Because Liverpool looked way too vulnerable on the counter, and there's too many spaces that are being exploited. And finally, what needs to be addressed? Liverpool has spent a lot of money this transfer window, but Liverpool have also offloaded a lot of players this transfer window. With the departure of Luis Diaz, a good quality left winger is needed. One of the main reasons why Liverpool won the Premier League last season was because of the depth that Liverpool had going forward. Liverpool had 6 quality attackers. With Darwin Núñez gone and with Luis Diaz gone, there is a big gap missing, and a left winger is essential. 2 players that I've seen Liverpool get linked with are Barcola and Rodrigo. I do believe Rodrigo is cheaper, and in my opinion Rodrigo is the better player, so I would want Rodrigo. Liverpool need a natural 6. There's no denying that. It's absolutely essential that Liverpool need a natural 6. And personally, Adam Wharton's the best fit. He's a profile of midfielder that Liverpool don't have. He controls the tempo of the midfield. He can play through the lines. He's got a wonder of a left foot. He's a perfect fit for Liverpool. Can Liverpool get him this transfer window? I don't think so. But next transfer window, this is an absolutely necessary signing. Thirdly, Liverpool need 1 or 2 centre-backs. Joe Gomez cannot play football anymore. I'm sorry, the man is injured way too much. He's too injury prone. And Konate, he was healthy last season, right? But he does have an injury track record. And Van Dijk, he's getting older, right? And that wasn't the same Van Dijk I've seen for the last couple of years. Today, Van Dijk did not look good at all. I give him the benefit of the doubt. Look, it's pre-season, get your rust off, right? But Van Dijk did not look the same. For me, get 2 centre-backs. I've seen Liverpool being heavily linked to Giovanni Leone from Parma. I've seen some highlights of him. He looks like a very promising young talent. He's 6'4", dominant aerially, can play out from the back. I like him as a player, for sure. He looks promising. And get Mark Gahey as well. Premier League proven, a leader, can cover for right centre-back. In my opinion, Liverpool need 2 centre-backs. Because in that area, Liverpool lack depth sorely. And finally, the biggest question of them all, Alexander Isak. I mean, this transfer saga would not go away. Right? A new story is being made up every single day, and it's so tiring as a Liverpool fan because I just want a definitive answer. And would I love Alexander Isak? Yes. Look, Ekitike looked beautiful today. He was unbelievable. His hold-up play, his link-up play, the goal he scored cutting in from the left. I mean, he's a very, very good talent. But Ekitike did miss a couple of chances today. In the second half, he had 2 very good opportunities where the ball was cut back to him and he fired it over and a beautiful cross was delivered to him and he didn't hit the target. It was a very good opportunity for him. So, look, Ekitike was absolutely immense for Liverpool today. An unbelievable performance. But Alexander Isak, he's a killer. He's lethal. He's going to get you goals. He's going to outperform his XG. And Ekitike is the only striker we have available. If Ekitike gets injured, who's going to cover? Right? If you have Ekitike and Isak, you have depth. And you can also play Ekitike on the left. He's more than capable playing there. So personally, Liverpool should still try and get Isak. But look, I've looked at the targets. There's way too many targets. We're not going to spend this much money. These are just suggestions for Liverpool to improve their squad. Are all of these guys going to be addressed? No. But some of them have to be addressed, for sure. Thank you guys for watching the video. What did you guys think of the match? Like, subscribe, comment, share, and peace.